Patriots. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's...
wrong turn. These country roads can be very confusing.
I hope we make it to the concert in time.
And now the fog is rolling in. I can't see very well.
There's the main road.
I may be too big to make this turn. Got it. Uh-oh.
We need help. I wonder who lives in that house. Hey! A van is stuck in the brake pad. D-boy dies right behind ya. Hello? We've got a problem. It's Kelly. I can't believe it. She's stuck in front of our house. She's in trouble. I'll go help. I'm Jay.
I'm Twine.
taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Famous pop star, right? Well, right now I'm the famous pop star who's going to be late to her own concert. Not if I have anything to do with it. Swan, I'll push from behind. You rev up your engine.
Middle. Like 22.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
He already tried that.
You didn't have me help.
Stafford on 1st down. He hits West underneath. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Lions had the fewest third down conversions on the ground in the NFL in 2017. What will they do here on third and short? And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
So now, well, you can be my guest. Really?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's got it to West on the dump off. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Potter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On first down, Rudolph. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Luke Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Luke Wilson spent 5 years with the Seahawks, most of that time playing behind Jimmy Graham. I think he's going to get a few more looks in this Lions offense, and he just capitalized on one of them right there. 11 touchdowns, 5 years with Seattle. I expect that number to jump in Detroit.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
It's a country in the ocean between Asia and Australia.
This will be taken short.
It has some of the biggest jungles in the world.
So the Patriots coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, now look at 56.
Rudolph on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Like, 21. Red.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 30. Yeah, he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And finding the tight end Wilson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's not only birds of paradise who know how to get around in the jungle. Listen, I hear one. A bird of paradise. That's a special song.
Zebra. Set. Waiting. Okay, tag 53.
And now, take a picture.
They'll run it with Johnson. Kerryon Johnson better hold on to that football. That's the first touchdown of his NFL career. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Prater on to add the extra point.
Come back. Don't worry, Sam. I'll follow it. You follow me. Time for some.
Prater for the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
And they're heading for the sky. No trees up there.
This will be taken very short. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Now And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, they have to.
And for the 3rd time here in this one, it's
God, oh.
It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn.
It's Grand Albert. Things are looking up.
On first down, it's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
We have to make them think you're a bird, Dad.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's got it up and through.
Ah, here. But every mix-up goes top.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
A bird costume. Well, I'll try anything once.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
It's caught. Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion 1st down.
All right, boys, here we go. Back 50, back 50. Omaha, tonight. 22. Zero.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
You sure know how to make all this is happen, Sam.
Thanks. Grand Albert? I couldn't have done it without
Throwing again at Stafford. And this is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Hey, go here.
throwing on third down. Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First down, it's Rudolph. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I'm just waiting for my car.
On first and 10, Rudolph. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on now, get off the goddamn block.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and making the 40-yard line. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The first down carry here for Johnson. He's to
God
the 10.
damn, can you get off the block?
To the end zone, touchdown Detroit. Carry on Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
All right, y'all go eat.
If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Hello. Who hit you?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious on both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Rudolph on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, no.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Then it's time.
To throw on second down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And now it's third down. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I'm ready to make things happen with my Kid of Extra Cool Tools.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out come the Patriots. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back end.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
Detroit!
Sacks for passing it this week. And Jets and Ronnie, sacks for trying it. You're welcome.
Here's Rudolph now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Someone lost their suitcase.
Lost luggage? We better find out where it's coming from.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Watch it now, Barney!
A clue? Tire tracks. Let's see where they lead.
Watch it now, Barney!
Slow down.
Third and long, it's Rudolph. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Throwing right in, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Mexico's in North America.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Colorful clothing and friends.
I can't wait to get there.
Great.
All right, now, look at 56.
What's your son?
Again, it's Rudolph. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gain. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because his opinion, that ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. Rudolph now to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Rudolph. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
So let him get your brother.
As his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Wide open receiver complete. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching
Jaleel, come get your brother.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Rudolph. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now we'll play Follow the Body.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of the selling points of the in route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Rudolph throwing again. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Braxton Berrios with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots get a score closer. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any...
No! It's time to play with my astronaut pinata. I don't think we're going to be playing with any pinata.
Empirical numbers say that in recent years that
God.